Welcome back to my channel. I'm Athena. This is my channel, Stitching Goddess Designs, and this is a channel about cross stitch and Harry Potter. Yay! I got stuff up on the wall, and yes, it's crooked on purpose, and it's fine. Let's see if I can turn you a little bit. It goes all the way down the wall, and they're all crooked. They're all crooked. I'll put you back where you were. Okay. Today's Wednesday. It's the day after Mardi Gras. Woohoo! I made jambalaya last night, gumbo. I don't know the difference. Honestly, my kids call it gumbo. I think it's actually jambalaya. Whatever. I'm not actually from New Orleans, so it's some probably horrible knockoff version of what you actually get in New Orleans. Anyways, I've got I worked on lots of whips. I've got Floss of the Month, finally. I've got some birthday haul to show you, some magical haul to show you, and I've got huge March plans. Y'all will need to stay tuned for these March plans. It's going to be exciting. So, okay, let's start with whips. And also, I don't know, I don't know, say this at the beginning of say this at the beginning and at the end. Right now, I'm okay. I have a bunch of appointments scheduled for next week. Like appointments to like 1,000%. Make sure what's the MS is actually the thing. I don't know if I talked about this last week or not. I probably did. So yeah, everything's scheduled for next week. So, I don't know what next week is going to look like. Anyways, let's dive in to some stitching. There's owls. I think the first thing I worked on after talking to you last week was 100 Owls. 100 Owls is a free pattern by Owl Forest Embroidery. You can go to their website and download it. It's a free PDF. I have this housed in this amazing owl bag from Pinky Promises. I mean, seriously, her bags they're quilted. They're absolutely amazing, and then embroidered on the back. Lovely. Okay, so here is the overall where I'm at on 100 Owls. This is 24 owls so far. Yes, there are actually 100 owls on this pattern. You will have all 100 by the time you're done. Some of them are teeny tiny owls. But yeah, there are 100 owls. So what I finished, and this was a whip go call, plus this is supposed to be worked on the 14th of every month. This did not get work on the 14th of this month because I had my birthday style going, but it did get worked on the 15th and possibly the 16th as well to get this owl done. He's a big boy and he's complicated a little bit. There's like white stitches in there, and then there's brown stitches, and so I did all of the like pinky bluey, not pinky, purpley bluey kind of color in there first. And so this was the first owl I actually had to mark off as I was stitching because there was a lot of spaces to be left for all the fill in. It got a little bit confusing, and counting is hard, especially right now. Counting is really hard right now. I don't know. I feel like a lot distracted. My short-term memory and, I don't know, I mean, I really feel like it's like ADHD type things. I know my son has ADHD, severely, and it's just like, you know, I'm constantly reading up on things about that because of him. And I feel like, in these past couple of months, I'm really just like scatterbrained and all over the place, and I'm like I will stop in the middle of a task and move on to like not even like stop, like I'll just in the middle of a task start doing something else and then start doing something else, and then I'm over here, and before I know it, I've got like 5 tasks half finished, and I'm like, wait, what was I doing? Anyways, counting is hard. But there you go, there's a big boy there. So I've got oh, that was hurting my arm holding him up. This was released as a stitch along. I don't remember what year. So if you go and download the free pattern on Owl Forest embroidery, it comes to you as parts because it was released as a stitch along. So I have completed part 6. I think these 3 owls right here and maybe some greenery here was part 6. I'm going to move over when I pick this up again and start on part 7 over here. So that's where I'm at. I'm absolutely loving this, and I'm stitching this on just like a brown, I mean it's a light brown Aida that I had in my stash. I don't know where it came from. It's a solid, I don't know. And I am stitching this with the Owl Forest embroidery threads that I have in like one of these, I don't even know what you call these things, bobbin holder thingies. I don't ever bobbinate, but Owl Forest embroidery threads come with these bobbin type things, and when I was just like, yeah, I'll do it, it's fine. And then I had this hanging around, so I was like, okay. I didn't have enough room for all of them, so there's still some here on the back, but you can see they're really pretty and nicely variegated. I love them. They're great to work with. I haven't had any issues. I do know from having gone back and purchasing more floss from them that they do have like a DMC base, and then there's like 2 other bases that they use. I feel like one is like a Russian floss and one is like a, because DMC is like it's from France, right? And I can't remember what the other one was. I know, there's a truck out there distracting. See, squirrel. Distractions. There's 3 different bases that they use. I do try to stick with the DMC bases. I don't know why. It's just because that's what I'm used to, I guess. But this last time that I ordered, because I did order I downloaded a pattern, and then I ordered the floss from them. And it's like a Baba Yaga type pattern that they just came out with. Oh my god, it was so good. I'm excited for that one. No new starts this year, but I don't know, maybe we can get this one far enough along that I would feel like okay about starting a new Owl Forest next year. Anyways, all the tangents. Okay, what else did I work on? My Halloween calendar. Yes. This is in a dot goose. Yes, this is a dot goose one. Okay. This is Halloween calendar by Tiny Modernist. There it is. I'm 1000% this was a PDF that I downloaded and printed off. This is on 18 count Aida that I dyed myself, and here's where we are. So you can see that I still have that Happy Halloween up here to put in, and I still have days 25 through 31 down at the bottom to add on. But I have completed days, let's see, I don't know, I don't know. Since I have picked this up this month, I've done 21, 22, 23, 24. I don't know where it was last time I showed it to you, but I have done these 4 days. The goal was to do a day, which is feasible, that it can be done. The days that I have picked it up and worked on it, I did complete a whole day. It's just there were a lot of days this month I didn't get stitching done. And I'm okay. It's okay, because this is a hobby, and that's okay. This is not a job. This is not work. We have goals, but these are hobby goals, and they're for fun goals, and don't beat yourself up if you don't hit your goals. So clearly I wanted to have this done, as the goal was to have this finished in February. That is not going to happen, and that's okay. So this was supposed to be a focus finish for the month, but it is still on my focus finish for the year. So it will come back out again. Not in March, because I got big plans for March, but it will come back out again at some point, and we will work it into the rotation, and we will get a focus finish. We will get a finish on this year. That's the goal. And I absolutely love working on this. The colors are just everything. It is all done in DMC, and I just love the way the colors are they're so bright and fun, and I just love working with them. Where did I put the other one? There it is. Okay. I also worked on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow is worked on the 20th of every month. It's just a random day that I picked. The way my calendar lays out, I have like certain days of the month that I work on things, and then I have gaps in between. So there was like a long, like 10-ish day gap, and I was wanting to put this Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow in, and so I kind of just plopped it right there in the middle, and it worked out that it's the 20th of every month. Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow is by Carriage House Samplings. You can see it up here, and then there is the full pattern. This is very misleading. These blocks are huge enormous. I mean, I feel like they're probably 100 by 100 blocks. I don't know exactly what they're at. I feel like maybe Laura has said 92 by 92, maybe. Anyways, I'm working on this block right here with these scary trees. And I mean, this whole bottom is full coverage. I mean, it's when you get up into these trees that you get a little spacing in between. But, I mean, you can look, some of these blocks, this block is full coverage, but some of these blocks are darn near full coverage. They're a lot. So, without further ado, let's show you where I'm at here. I am right here. So I, since picking it up last, I put the words in here so that I can now just fill in, because I wasn't going to fill in this, and then I was like, you know what, stitch the words, and then the fill in is easier. I did this same color of these words is this half of this tree, so I started working up the half of this tree, and then I did put in the eye right here and one of these blackbirds. So that's what I got in on the 20th. Not terrible. This spot right here will be the mouth of that tree, so I can fill that in black. And this down here will be a snake once I pick up that color and put him in. Put my little danger noodle in. Maybe I'll do that next time I'm in there. You can see there's a little danger noodle in this one too. I wonder if there's a danger noodle in all of them. That would be kind of cute to have one in every single block. Let me look. No, the very next block there's not one. Meh. Maybe I can put one in. Meh. I don't know. We'll see. Some of these do not look like they would. If there is a danger noodle, it would be just like hanging out in the sky somewhere. There's worms. So Janelle does not like snakes, danger noodles. But there is worms in this one. She calls them worms. There's worms in that one. Oh, if I remember, while I'm filming this, I'm thinking about it now, but if I remember when I'm done filming this, I will have made a warning and stuck it at the beginning of this video that these videos do contain creepy crawlies and danger noodles. I don't know, I need to think of the words, but if that's there, thank you so much, Devi, because Devi sent me a message. She is glitter dove fairy, glitter fairy dove. Oh man, sorry, Devi. Glitter dove fairy, I feel like, on Instagram, and she sent me a message last week because I kept just saying like trigger warning, like danger noodles, bugs, like all the things, and she was like, you should just put it right at the beginning, and then you don't have to worry about it. Like, this will contain creatures. This will contain creatures. All the Slytherin type thingies. And it's my cute little buggy is still sitting out there. I don't know, you can't really see him. Squirrel. Oh wait, I didn't tell you what fabric this was on. What fabric is this on? Hold please. Oh, this is a printed. No, this is hand dyed. I think I dyed this myself. I think I dyed this myself. 18 count Ada. Possibly. If not, it's a mystery. But I feel like I did. Made it all grungy looking. Okay. Now that's done. That's in this bag. Okay. February stitch. And this is like the biggest reason that the Halloween calendar is not getting worked on anymore the rest of this month. Which, because I know you guys are like, ma'am, it's the 22nd. You can still work on the Halloween calendar. No, I can't. Because I want to show you the pattern here. Not that you could read it. These patterns are really tiny. I have the Raise the Roof monthly stitches that I am doing. And I do not want to get behind on this because come March 2nd, I will be starting the March one. And if I don't get the February one done, then I'm like snowballing myself. Like I'm just going to keep being behind. Whereas the Halloween calendar is like not part of a series. The next one isn't getting started. I can catch up on that as I get time throughout the year. And as you can see, this definitely needs some attention. So here's the pattern. I've got like most of all this in. I think I did finish off the rest of this tree. So there's like some greenery that goes in right here. Yeah, there's some greenery that's going to go in right here. And I need to finish off this birdhouse. I'm looking down at the pattern. I think that I don't know if I'm going to fill in the doors and the windows. There's some back stitching on the windows in the picture here. And then what else do we have? Okay, so everything else is just all the words. So February brings the rain, thaws the frozen lake again. So the words will stitch up fast, and that's kind of why I'm saving them for the end. I keep looking down because I'm making sure I'm not missing anything else. I feel like these patterns are wonky on purpose, and I'm trying to be okay with it. So the door, I had to add the door in because the road leading up to a house with no door was ugh. And then I kind of made the house more symmetrical too because I put the door in. It was going to be wonky. There was going to be like extra stitch on this side, so then I had to balance out the roof and move. Okay, so I did all of that. But then when I came to the stitching the fence, you can see on this side we've got two cross pieces of wood to make the fence out. And on this side, we've only got like one. I don't know. It's kind of wonky looking, and it ends up being higher on this side and lower on this side. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. I think that I just need to embrace the pattern and start going with it. I do know that in January, the two patterns, the mittens have two different patterns on them. And I was like, nope. And I made the patterns match. So I think it's Raise the Roof is they're definitely fun patterns. And I just think that I need to embrace the wonkiness and go forward from there. So I did stitch the lake in the called for, let's see, what was it? I think it was cornflower. No, hold please. Let's see what that symbol is. Blue Jay by Gentle Art. So that's why you're getting that variegated, and I like that because you've got like the darker and the lighter patches. It kind of just really looks like a lake. I really love that. So that's where we're at. Add the words in. So I definitely will be working on this starting tomorrow through the end of the month. I don't think that I have anything else called for the rest of the month. It's just get this done. If I do get this done between tomorrow and the end of the month, I will probably pick up that Halloween calendar again and get some more stitching in on that. I might work up there at that Happy Halloween part. I don't know. We'll see. So, and the reason that's not getting worked on today and it's going to get pulled out tomorrow is because today is February 22nd, and it is Ymir Almond M&M's birthday today. So a bunch of us have got together and we're trying to think like, what can we stitch on to celebrate Ymir? She, if you don't know, Almond M&M's, she makes hand-dyed silk. Her shop is temporarily shut down and on vacation because she's getting ready for market. And I'm so excited. And then when she comes back, like she'll open up her site and all the things. But she'll be selling at market, which means she'll be selling her floss, because market is only for retail shoppers to go. Like, consumers are not, like, Galleria is for consumers to go, stitchers to go and like buy all the things, but market is only for retail, like LNSs, ONSs, to come and shop directly from the designers. It's a cash and carry type situation, and you could do pre-orders. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like, I'm probably doing a bad job explaining this, but if you have an LNS or an ONS and if you're brand new to stitching, I'm sorry, an LNS is a local needlework store. ONS is an online needlework store. If you have somebody that you're buying cross-stitch supplies from, they are probably going to market, and you should contact them or go to their website or whatever you need to do. You can see all the new releases that's coming. It's a big deal every year because designers kind of build up to this, and then they release like a whole bunch of new patterns at market. Your retailer goes, gets all the patterns, brings it back, and then either mails them to you, or you can go to your store and shop all the new goodies. So because Ymir is selling at market this year, that means you're going to be able to find her silks with your LNS, ONS type people. They will be able to go and buy the things and sell them to you. So it's not like a direct buy from her. You can, I think once she opens up her store, you can still buy direct from her, but it's going to be more easily accessible, spreading her floss out into the whole entire world. Anyways, it's her birthday today. And so a bunch of us were just getting together and deciding how we can celebrate her birthday. And I thought I could work on something that I'm using her floss on. Because my first thought was to work on something tiny. If you've ever, she has a Flosstube, Almond M&M's. She hasn't filmed in a while, but if you go back and you watch her Flosstubes, I'm going into this whole tangent. This is going to be a Ymir commercial right now. She stitches on teeny tiny things, like 56/1, y'all. She doesn't use normal, like, DMC type floss. She uses like, I don't even know, I think it's like 12 ply or something like that. It's this really, really, really thin. It is silk that and this is kind of how she got into the dyeing process, is that she wanted more colors and more accessibility to that, 12 ply that she prefers to work with. So she got into that, whatever. That's what she uses. 1/1 on 56 count. Girl, don't even use glasses. Like, she'll be stitching on a plane, 1/1 on 56 count, as she's like flying places. I'm like, are you just randomly making holes? Because I don't see actual holes here. I have actually worked, she does have like a retreat piece that she lets people work on. If you see her at a retreat and you are intrigued or would like to know what it's, but you don't want to like do your own 56/1, but you want to maybe try it out, you can go find her and ask her if you can try working on her retreat piece. I did use a magnifier with a light and like all the things, and I did it, but it was very slow going, very intense, very like, so not a relaxing type situation for me. So I don't think I'll be doing that again. So first I was like, work on something 1/1, which I don't have anything 1/1, and I'm no new starts. Even if it was like 1/1 on, I mean, I guess I do 1/1 on 18 count. No, I do 2/1. Anyways, squirrel. Then I thought I could just work on, I don't know where I was going. I'm working on something that I'm using her silks on to stitch. So I am working pulling out and working on Rosetta. That was a long way to get to what I'm working on. I am so sorry you had to sit through that. Ink circles, Rosetta. Absolutely love this. There is I've admired it for years, a model up at my local needlework store, my LNS. They have it on the wall like this, or maybe even like this. I don't know. It's hung vertically on the wall. But yeah, and I've admired it for years. Going there, every time I see it, I'm just like, oh. Plus, this really fits with Ymir's whole aesthetic because she really likes stitching like red samplers. So, I mean, this isn't a sampler, but still red floss, right? So, the called for floss is Gloriana Silks in the cranberry colorway. However, when Ymir did she did an advent for Halloween and one for it was an October one and a December one. They weren't themed for the holidays. They were just an advent type situation. And I did both of them. So I don't know which one this came in, but this colorway, I was trying to like twist it all up for you guys. This colorway came as a hank in that box. I think it was like the last day of the month you got a hank. So as you can see, like I've got all of it, and I've cut it and I've floss dropped it and got it to lengths. So this is the blood orange colorway, and I do think that going forward, these will be available. These colors will be available. If she's not bringing it to market, they will be available soon. Because I know they were exclusive to the box for a while, and it's been a year. It's been over a year. So this colorway could be coming available. Don't hold me to that. Blood orange is this colorway, and absolutely love stitching with it. Her silks are just so soft, so glorious. This is where I'm at. So I have stitched the first little circle there. And I'm not gonna lie, I've had to frog this thing more times than I would like to admit. There's a lot of counting and a lot of concentration that goes into stitching this. Yeah, I've definitely frogged this at least 3, maybe 4 times. You can see where I had to frog the last time I picked this up. Look, that looks like a little bunny right there. Anyways, so yeah, I'll be picking this up, working on this today. In celebration of Ymir's birthday. Wow, that was a lot. Okay. Put this back. Put this back. Put everything back. And I'm going to leave it right here because that's what I'm working on today. Okay, that's all of the stitching that I did. Oh, 28 minutes. And that's all the stitching that I've done this month. Let's go with the floss of the month. I'm excited for this floss of the month. Let me find, because I buy 2 sets if you are new here. No, I just ruined that. I got it. Okay, we fixed it. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, you know what I'm talking about. So if you're new, I do a floss of the month where I go to my LNS. I'm lucky enough that I have one that's literally like 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes from my house. I walk up to the wall of glorious colors, and I pick colors based on a Harry Potter location or person every month. I'm picking my colors from Gentle Arts and Classic Colorworks only because, and I'm leaving weeks out of it only because I have a lot of weeks. I was in a weeks floss of the month type thing for a while, and I don't think that I have the entire collection, but I have a lot. So I'm leaving weeks out of the equation. I wanted to build up my Classic Colorworks and Gentle Arts, and I thought, you know, why not just, I have an LNS. Why not just run down to the store? You don't have to pay shipping. Pick out 5 colors that you don't already have in your stash, and there you go. And then I was like, let's put a Harry Potter twist on this. So I go to my LNS, I pick out 5 colors based on a character or a location, and I buy 2 sets, one for me and one to give away to y'all. So this month, the character that I used for inspiration was Gilderoy Lockhart. This is the only time Valentine's Day is really brought up in the entire series, and it's in well, he's year 2, I have to think on that. He's year 2, and he does host like a Valentine's Day celebration. They have the telegram cupids that are going around singing to people. It's lovely. And my first thought was, let's just do all like the pinks and purples Valentine's Day colors. But then as I was like looking at all the colors, and I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna go straight lilac with it, because if you know, Gilderoy Lockhart's favorite color is lilac. So I went straight lilac with it. This time we've got 3 Classic Colorworks and 2 Gentle Arts. And without further ado, here we go. Those are the colors. I mean, all different shades of lilac type color situations happening. They're all pretty much heavily variegated. I mean, they're not like crazy color variegated, but they're all variegated. This one is a pinky purple type thing. It's sugar and spice, and it does have pinks in there with the light purples. And this is Classic Colorworks Sugar and Spice. Then we have Classic Colorworks Pixie Dust, which has got, I mean, this one is a little bit of a duller, not so bright purple, but I still love it. And then we've got Punchberry by the Classic Colorworks. Got some brighter purples in there, and love the way the color changes. And we've got Gentle Arts Jasmine, and this is a really dusky pale purple. I don't know how much my colors are really coming across. I don't know if I have anything white. Oh, you know what? I bet the back of this, here, I'll use that in just a second. Let me show you. The last one is Amethyst, which I thought was also really fitting, because Amethyst is the gemstone, the gemstone for February. And yeah, so this one is really, really light, and it almost has like streaks of white in it with the purple. Like it almost goes all the way white. It's so light colored. So let's see if I can hold these up with the white background, and maybe we can get a better sense of the colors. Oh yeah, that's much better. Let the camera focus on the colors. There you go. So you can see how like kind of dusky this one is, and this one, whereas these ones are a little bit more bright. But shades of lilac for Gilderoy Lockhart, and I absolutely love him. So if you would like to be entered to win a set for yourself, you're going to say Lockhart. L-O-C-K-H-A-R-T. Whatever. If you throw an E in there for heart, it's fine. I read the comments. I don't use like the random comment picker thingy. I'll understand what you're saying. I promise. If you say Lockhart in there, I got you. Because yes, I do have 2 sets. One for me, one for you. Yay! I will say, and I don't have this off the top, I don't have this information off the top of my head, but I do think that the December and January winners have not reached out to me. So I'm going to do some research later on today, figure out who those winners were, maybe go comment on their comments if I haven't already. I do like December and January, it was like a lot. So I need to follow up on that. And if I don't hear back from them, then you might see me come back with, I'll pick a new winner. I'll go back to that same video, do a wheel again, and I mean, I won't have a new drawing. I'll just go pick a new winner, if I don't hear back from them. So if you think you entered in December's, which was the Beauxbatons, and January's was Harry Potter, like the character Harry Potter. If you think you entered in those and you didn't hear who the winner was, maybe go back. I don't even know what videos I drew winners on. I'm sorry guys, I'm horrible at this. But you know what? By the time this video is uploaded, I will have found the winners, commented on your comment. So do all the things, and reach out to me on Instagram at Athena X Stitches or at Stitching Goddess Designs, and get me your address so I can get you the floss. Yay! Okay, so let's do birthday. Well, yeah, let's do birthday haul, and then we'll do my March plans, and then at the very end we'll do magical haul. But give me just a moment so that I can get all the birthday haul. It's kind of all over there. I will be right back. Okay. In this last week, I have got some packages in the mail. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I didn't really ask if I can like shout all the people out. So, if you're watching, you know who you are, and I thank you. I think the first thing I got was from an amazing stitchy friend who made this for me. Look, and she already tore off January but we've got the rest of the calendar here. This can like sit on your desk, and then it's also got a notepad in there. So yay! How fun is that? It'll just sit on my desk. I don't even know if it'll sit on my desk or if it'll just like lay on my desk. I don't know. I love this. I'm gonna go put it by my desk, up in my office where I work. I love having that there. And then also in that package, this kind of leads into magical haul. I should have maybe done those back to back, but that's okay. Because that's okay. In there was this amazing Slytherin necklace. How freaking cute! And pin, and it's actually from Universal. It says Wizarding World of Harry Potter on the back. Slytherin pin. So I'll add that to my pin board. And this one is done is better than perfect. Look at that. And this is a pin, but I'm gonna cut that pin back off, and I'm gonna turn that into a needle minder because I love that. Done is better than perfect. Absolutely love that. Okay, so from another friend, I got, look at, you're everyone's girl goals. It's so cute. This is from another amazing friend, and I love that card. It was so cute. And inside the card, yo, I got a Mandrake. This is from the short-term memory. I have a bunch of her Agnes Minders. Agnes Little Minders. AGNES. Agnes Needle Minders, Little Minders. They're clay minders, y'all. She's been getting more and more popular. It was easier to get her stuff. I feel like I found out about her last year during I don't even think it was Frogwarts. I think it was, no, it wasn't last year. It was the year before, because it was, it was camp. It wasn't camp at that point, but it was the digital. We had it digital that year, and snails is a Black Needle Society thing, right? And there was, Katie had gotten a snail from her and gave it away, and then I promptly went. I didn't win. I don't win things. I work for Black Needle Society, but I promptly went to the website and got a snail. I'm looking at my board over here because I don't see the snail on there. No, I don't see it on there. But anyways, she made a little mandrake. And I absolutely love this. Back of her minders have got this a clay little button on them too, so that it's easy to pull off. Love this. I have plans of starting like herbology type stitch. I have a whole herbology shelf up there. So I mean, obviously not this year, but this will be the perfect minder to go and live on that. So I'm going to put that right there. You live right there now, on my needle minder board. And then I got this cute, from the same person, I got this cute card. It's blank, so I can use it. Okay. See, when I'm down here, I don't know if people are like walking up to the door, and I can't pause real quick until I hear them walking in the door. Anyways, I was saying, from the same person, I also got a can of tea. And this thing is cool, because like when you open it, it's like this, and then you just do this, and you like pull it. I don't know why why I'm even opening it right now, but you pull it out and just opening it, it smells so good. I feel like there's blueberry in there. Hang on, it says inside the card what all is in this. But it's absolutely amazing. It says the tea is B5, Montagny, I don't know how to say that word, Belve black tea. Honey, lavender, blueberry, strawberry, and rhubarb. That's going to be a sweet tea, but it's also a black tea, so it's got caffeine in it. Yes, I need all the caffeine. But it smells amazing when I open it. So thank you so much. I love that. Haven't tried it yet. I need to try it. And then this person, I'm shouting out this person because there's no way around it. This is Lynn X Stitches. Lynn X Stitches creates, and y'all, she makes amazing bags, but if you ever want a custom bag made, you can contact her. She will make custom bags, I'm pretty sure, or she just does it for me because she loves me. I don't know, I'm not 100%, but she's made quite a few custom bags for me at this point, because I always have like these brilliant ideas or see this amazing fabric and I'm like, I need that fabric on a bag. So I was stitching on Death by Cross Stitch the first of this month, and I was like, you know what? I need a bag. I have it in, I don't even know what I have it in right now, but it doesn't match the bag that it's in at all. And I need a, it's one of her dragonfly, it's one of her bags, but it's got dragonflies on it. I'm like, I need a pink and purple and teal colored sparkly bag, because that's like the colors on that I'm using to stitch that with. And I want a unicorn on it because right there in the top there's a unicorn, and I love unicorns. And ask and you shall receive. I didn't like this, it wasn't gifted to me. I paid for this bag, but y'all, and Death by Cross Stitch, let's be real, she needed a permanent home because I'm gonna be stitching on that for the rest of my freaking life. Oh, and it sparkles, you guys. And here's the inside. It's got the pinks and the teals and all the things. Oh my gosh. And she always puts a little button, and she's always so mindful too. Look, she's so mindful to match up this front part, but then she was showing a video where she matches, well, I guess this one doesn't really matter because it's this, and you know what, you guys, I've never even noticed this before, and it was like this last time that she sneaks it in. She should put it in a more visible place, but it's right there. Handmade by Lynn Dorney at Lynn X Stitches Creates. If you're ever wondering, she does label them. They're just a little bit hidden. You have to find them. Okay. Then also, unbeknownst to me, I did buy the bag, but unbeknownst to me, and wrapped in like the extra fabric. So now I can use this for something. I don't know what, but I'll use it for something. I'll throw it in my fabric bin. Thank you. And also this cute ribbon was on it. Snippy, happy birthday ribbon. Of course. She made me a cute little pouch so I can throw all of my floss in here and put it in here. Oh my gosh, y'all. But inside this little pouch, which I absolutely love, I've got a needle minder that says, it says over it, but over it is crossed out and it says under it, which means I'm currently in all the things, and I want to be over it, but I'm not over it yet. Okay. Purple iris, at least that's how I took it. I don't know if that's anyways, she sent me purple iris because purple. And a nail file, because yes, anytime you're stitching and you've got like a wonky nail that's like catching your fabric or your floss, it's like you need that to be fixed immediately. So that'll sit right next to me. I do have a pair of nail clippers that sit right next to me, but a file is perfect too. And then I feel like this is a needle threader. I think this is a needle threader. I'm a thread licker. So I've never used this before. I don't know. I'll have to ask Lynn, but I'm pretty sure this is a needle threader. Like, it's got a little hook thingy on there. put it through your needle, grab your floss, put it through. That's what I'm thinking. That's what that's for. And then this thingy is for if you're frogging. At least this is what I use it for. If it's for something else, you can tell me, Lynn. When you're frogging, which I did on that one, when you're done frogging, you've got like little bits of floss. I feel like that it's not even like, it's like fuzzies, and you can rub this over your fabric lightly, and it'll pick up all the fuzzies. That's what I use it for. I may be wrong, but I think I'm right. Okay, put all that back in my little thingy, and I freaking love it. And the inside is that same fabric, and she's got a little thingy in there too. Thank you so much, Lynn. I love it. Okay, now I've got a huge giant mess in front of me. That brings us to March plans. We're almost at an hour. Well, I have to trim out some of this because people in and out. Okay. March plans, planner. That's what I'm looking for. So, Battle of the Whips is inside the Black Needle Society journal planner, stitching journal planner thingy. We've got a Battle of the Whips page. It's right at the end of, it's the last page of February, but it's meant to be done in March. There's Steel City Stitchers hosts March Madness kind of a thing, which is kind of it's like a bracket. I don't know if theirs is like a bracket type thing. I don't remember. I've done it before, and like, I don't know. I think I've done it differently, like every single year. Honestly, I really have. There's not been a single year where I've done a March stitching bracket type thing and I've done them the same. I don't know. So this year, last year the bracket on here was a little bit wonky because I think it was like 3 whips against each other into one winner. And I had brought that up to Katie. So this year she's got it so it's 2 against each other, and you start off with 8 whips, and then you've got it down to and whatever, and then you eventually have a winner. Okay, so at the top there, which you probably can't read, it says she still has 12 up there. I'll have to tell her that. Add 8 new or existing projects to the provided spaces in round 1. Stitch at least 1 hour on each project and note the number of stitches completed. Move on to round 2 with the project that has the most progress. Continue until you declare your winning piece. So, part of what I absolutely love about Steel City Stitchers March Madness was that they do post polls in Instagram stories, and I absolutely love that part. And I love going and voting on everybody's polls, and I love posting the polls and people interacting, and it's just so much fun. So I want to work polls in as well as using this. So this is what I have planned. And also, I can only put 8 whips on this thing. I have 78. Well, no, I have 77 because I have one finish already. So I have 77 whips. I'm down to 77. And I've got it, so I've got to get those, I got to get it down to an 8. So that's where the polls are going to come in. I'm going to post, and I don't know how this is going to work yet because I haven't really figured it out on Instagram yet, but I'm going to grab like a group of like 8 Halloween whips, and I'm going to post them in a story, and I'm going to have you vote on which one you want out of that group for me to work on. And like the winner of that group will go in spot number 1. And then later on, maybe the next day, I'll post another group of Christmas whips. And we're just, I mean, honestly, Halloween whips, I'm probably going to have like 4 or 5 groups because that's the most amount like I have of anything else is Halloween whips. I'll post a group of maybe Harry Potter. I don't even know if I have enough to make a whole Harry Potter section. I don't really only think I have 3. I really do. I have Cunning Frogwarts and that hairy Good Morning Maui one. Whatever. I'll post groups, and then you have to pick which one you like the best out of that group. And that's how I'll get my 8 to work on. Whoever wins out of these polls, if for whatever reason I have like a tie or something, then I don't know, we'll go from there. We'll figure it out. It's all just by the seat of my pants. But then once I have 1 and 2 done and like winners, I'll start working on 1 and 2, and I'll keep posting for like the 3 and 4 and so on and so forth. So it's going to kind of be throughout the month. Maybe at least the beginning part of the month. And then once I have my 8, I'll just keep working on whoever gets the most stitches moves to the next round. And then we will eventually have the winner at the end. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep it as who gets the most stitches. I may throw it to you guys and say, here's my 1 and 2. Here's how many stitches I got on each one. Which one do you think should win? Maybe I'll throw it back to you guys. Maybe I will. So that way it keeps, because I really like the voting part. It's so much fun. I like the interaction. I like seeing what you guys think. I like voting on everybody else's things. So if you're doing one and you're posting polls and I'm not like already following you, I feel like I'm following like a ton of people. But if I'm not already following you, like leave me a message below or send me a message on Instagram at AthenaXStitches. So that I know and I can vote on your things, because I like voting. That's my March plans. And I will still be doing my, on the 1st I work on Death by Cross Stitch. On the 14th I work on 100 Owls. So those ones that already have assigned days to work on will not be entered into this Battle of the Whips, because they already get worked on every single month. This Battle of the Whips is going to be for all the other whips that don't get love every single month. Speaking of whips that get love every single month, I have decided that I'm going to continue working on that Good Morning Maui one every 7th. When I have my Harry Potter chat on the 7th of every month, I'm going to work on the Good Morning Maui Harry one. I did spend time with Cunning this month on the 14th and got it to a place where I can work on it again. And there's a group of us that have all been wanting to like work on full coverage or Haid type situations. And so I am going to have the 8th of every month to work on Cunning. Because honestly, it's kind of hard to like, because I host the chat for the Harry Potter chat, and I'm like, sometimes I'm doing trivia, and we're just doing like a bunch of things in that chat. So it's going to be kind of hard to work on a Haid while doing that. So I'm going to designate the 8th of every month to Cunning. So Cunning won't be in the runnings for this Battle of the Whips either. So that's another new day of the month that I'll be working on a specific whip. And I think that's it. I think that's all I have for March. For my March plans. So, like, going for this next week until I see you again. Let's see. What do I have that I'm working on for the next week until Wednesday? Oh, yeah, because the 28th is Tuesday, so that'll just take me right through the end of the month. Yeah, I'll just be working on the February stitch, possibly the Halloween, if I get the February stitch one done, and today I'm working on Rosetta. Sorry, I was looking down, trying to gather my words. Okay, that's the end of like the cross stitch portion of this programming. Also, did you guys notice I put my Lumos and Knox up on my little wing? Those were still stuck up there in the other room. I hadn't gotten them down yet. Magical portion. I got my Akio box. This is the February. We're in February. This was the December one. There's a big old giant hole in the bottom of this box. So I was like, I did already open this. I already knew what was in here because the reason I went and purchased this is leftover like extra box. It wasn't part of my subscription yet. Is because I watched Beth unbox hers and I was like, I'm gonna need that. So I like, it says magic delivered in there, and it says Alohomora on the inside when you open it there. So I mean, this was the December box. I don't feel like I should be giving you a spoiler warning at this point, but the theme is holidays at the Burrow. So we've got this. I may add this to my little Burrow shelf. I don't know. My Burrow shelf is pretty full though. I have a cube for the Burrow. I may need to have to expand that a little bit. We've got Owl Mail holiday stamps. St. Nick approved. North Pole office. 2 galleons. No, 20 galleons maybe. I can't tell. But that's the front of the box. And inside the box is stamps and a little stamp pad. So all these different little stamps so you can put on your packages or whatever you want to put them on. And I love that. What does it say? Holiday stamps. Add an enchanted touch to even the dullest of parcels. Perfect for mail, for all of your magical mail. Cute. And then it's got a, I don't know why that's upside down, but cute. Okay. And then also right on top, which I had already pulled out and almost forgot to show you, is a puzzle. It's an Akio exclusive. Home for the Holidays Jigsaw Puzzle, art by Megan R. and Adams. I believe that this is what sent me down. Hang on. It's a 500-piece puzzle. That's what I was trying to look for. I believe this artwork is what sent me to... Let's see where the puzzle is. Yes, Dash of Nutmeg. Yes, so this is what led me to Dash of Nutmeg. And I ended up buying artwork directly from her, some prints and some bookmarks and stickers and stuff, which I have showed in a previous video. And I absolutely love, look how she's got the, you know, you can see inside the bedrooms and stuff. It's just to sit here looking at all the pieces, and then when you're actually putting this together, you're going to be able to even see even more details. I absolutely love it. She's got like a ton of stockings around the fireplace. That's gonna be fun. The twins or somebody's outside having a snowball fight. Oh my gosh. Okay, I could sit there looking at that forever. I'll stop. Then we have an ornament of the Burrow, and it's kind of stained glass type stuff. So cute. And then we have a hot pad, but it's got all kinds of like cute stuff on it. And we have a pair of socks that have a G on them. Do they have a G and an F or just a G? No, they have a G and an F. Oh my gosh. You have Fred and, I almost said Dred and, I don't know how I was going to say it. Fred and George socks. And it says on here, handmade with love by Miss M. Weasley. And it says, Happy Christmas, dears. Stay out of trouble at school on the side there. I love that. Then I thought this was a scarf when I was opening it because clearly I had already forgotten watching Beth unbox hers, but it's not, y'all. It's a big old stocking sock. I freaking love this. We've got, I don't know. I mean, dragons, but I mean, it definitely could be dragons because Charlie, right? But I don't know. Is this also for the... I don't know. No, it's not. Okay. I don't know. They're dragons. Christmas trees, the car, more little cute whatever Christmas thingies, owls, cute design, and chocolate frogs. I freaking love it. I love it. It's a big old giant sock. And now that I have a fireplace here in my Harry Potter room, I can hang that for Christmas. It's gonna be so cute. And then this is the Chudley Cannons, and I think it's a pillowcase. I'm pretty sure it's a pillowcase. A Chudley Cannons pillowcase, which is that right side up? Yeah. That's Ron's team. So league champs 1892. It's been a long time. I need to win another league championship game. Words, y'all. And it comes in this cute little bag. Then I think this is the last thing in the box, but I ordered an extra thingy. Oh wait, there's a card down there. To go with that hot pad is an apron with the same type of artwork on it. Y'all, we freaking love this. Oh, I love this. I don't know if I'll use it, but I love this. Hang that up. I may use it. We'll see. Oh, the card in here is the recipe for Arthur's Favorite Gingerbread by Molly. And it's got the whole recipe and directions. So, love that as well. Okay, and then the extra thing that I paid for to be added to the box was a t-shirt for the Dark Arts. I don't know if it's the Dark Arts. It's definitely a tattoo shop in Nocturne Alley. They have that tattoo shop you can't go in there or anything. It's just a storefront with windows that you can peek into. They have a tattoo shop in Nocturne Alley. And the shirt that I had wanted was from there. Hold please, I'm trying to cut off this hanging string because it's bugging me. It's long string. Okay. That was out of stock. I wanted it in a 3X so I could use it as a sleep shirt. And then they were like, that's out of stock. And I was like, okay, how about a 2X? Because the 2X is what I wear for a regular shirt. That's out of stock too. I'm like, y'all need to update your friggin' page because it says both of those are in stock. Regardless. I'm like, fine. Give me the Forbidden Forest Park Ranger shirt. So we've got on the front, Forbidden Forest Ranger. That's cute. And I did get this in the 3X, so it could be, and it's a nice soft shirt too. But here's the back. So it says, visit the Forbidden Forest, Black Lake Unicorn Preserve. And I freaking love it. I love it. It's going to be a nice sleep shirt. And super soft. Because I needed another t-shirt like a hole in my head. But that's okay. I love it. So that's all I've got. And this is probably close to an hour again. Yeah, I've covered everything. Check my notes. Yes. Yeah, I got everything. That's all I've got for you. So, happy day after Mardi Gras. I guess yesterday being Fat Tuesday, today's Ash Wednesday, and then we're starting Lent, right? Ooh, here's a little tidbit that I just learned about today. Well, yeah, today. It was early this morning when I was scrolling through Instagram. Somebody has mentioned a 100-day challenge, and I think that I think by watching the video, and I'm sorry I don't know who it was, that they're going to be organizing their craft room for 100 days. Like the ending goal is to have that whole entire room organized. So then that led me down the rabbit hole of like, what's this 100-day challenge? What are we doing? What's happening? Oh, well, I like a challenge. And so I went and I looked, and there is actually a page called 100-Day Challenge. I don't know if there's the at the beginning or not. There's definitely a hashtag on Instagram. And it's to do something to, really, it can be opened up to anything. But I think the goal is to do something in your creative world every day for 100 days. So like the one person is like cleaning up their craft room, right? I would love for that to be my goal, to like clean up my craft room / office. I would love for this Harry Potter room to be done, like all of those things. But I'm thinking is over the next 100 days, I actually have, I have one trip scheduled, and I have a digital retreat. Like these are things that are going to prevent me from like physically being here at home doing the things every single day, right? So if I want to do something every single day for 100 days, it's going to be something that has to be able to travel with me as I'm traveling. So I'm going to put it out there into the universe. So maybe it will come true, and maybe people can like come at me and be like, did you do it today? I want to stitch every day for 100 days. And I think I'm going to set my minimum at 10 stitches, because let's be real, that's going to mean I need to thread a needle, and if I put my minimum at 10 stitches, there's no way. I'm not going to put 10 stitches in. I guarantee you. I'm going to at least put a length in, because once I'm stitching, I'll stitch. But sometimes it's just the sitting down and actually starting that doesn't get done. So putting it out there. And today is day 1. If anybody is interested and is trying to get on board with this, I think if I counted right, if I know how to count to 100 and I counted right, was it May or June? It was the first of either May or June is the 100 days. Shoot. I don't remember now. I think it was June though. I think it was the 1st of June puts you at 100 days. So at least 10 stitches. Did I say 10 or 20? Dang, now I can't even remember. 10. Y'all, I want to stitch every day for 100 days and see if I can do it. I think I want to get some sort of something maybe drawn into my stitching journal that shows the 100 days and like color in as it happens. So yeah. We'll see. Stay tuned for that and see if that actually happens. Now I'm definitely done. I'm rambling at this point. With that, I am still okay right now, and I will see y'all next week.